Hello.
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 Yes, I made it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, dear. Another Sunday, but not so great because now our clocks went back.
Yeah, the clocks went back yesterday, so I didn't get an hour's extra in bed, as they always say. So
no, I didn't either.
So I was up at, I say it was 7 o'clock. It wasn't. It was 6. So
Okay, crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, by 5 o'clock now, it's now dark.
Yeah. We're in the old fireworks night and Halloween season now, as you can see by the little video up there.
Can I be summer again?
It was a lot nicer. This summer was lovely.
Mm.
I know they say, climate change and everything, but if we get summers like that, I'm up for that.
Yeah. Right. So news. So got 3 things. One thing I didn't see coming, but I don't always catch these things, is a new collection by Fan Home.
Yes.
Which is these.
Yeah, My Hero Academia.
I have no idea what they are. I do kind of
Japanese anime.
Right.
My daughter, something just dropped here. Sorry. My daughter knows it and watches it, so I'm subjected to it. But it's quite a different. It's quite a. I would say it's a different collection. So you collect the figurines, but as you do the collection, you also get parts to make a figure as well.
Right.
So I believe there's 4 figures to make, and you get parts of them as you go on. It's part of the subscription. It's not like part of the special or anything.
Yeah, this is definitely not what I'll be doing because I have not. When it first came up, I was like, "What the heck is that?"
It's My Hero Academia.
No, never heard of it.
Like I said, my girls watch it, so I've been subjected to this for years.
Right. Okay.
It's a really big anime in terms of the anime stuff that's out. You've got Naruto, and you've got there's the figure there. Yeah,
that's the figure that you build.
Yeah, so you build it up, but I think there's 3. There's Mount Lady, which is that lady right there, and then there's 2 other ones. They're XXL figures, and you collect parts as you go on to build them.
Does it me, or does that the free gifts look all AI generated?
I think they've just slapped the logo on a t-shirt and a bag.
Yeah.
And the mugs. Yeah, I don't know. That figure there, that silhouette of the figure, that's All Might. I know that.
Right. Yeah, this is going into a realm I have no clue about.
Like I said, I know of it because the girls watch it. So.
Right.
But I know of it. I know All Might and people like that in it. I don't have an immense amount of knowledge, but I know of it.
Right. Okay.
So I know what it is and some of the character names because the girls talk about it with each other and stuff like that. So.
Right. Okay. So there's that to show.
Yeah. This was teased by Fan Home a couple of months ago. They did like the YouTube shorts, like the ad things. They did one on Instagram and they sort of teased it.
Right.
And I think what they did is they stuck the word in Japanese.
Okay.
So people sort of had to make out what it was, but obviously I knew what it was anyway. But
right.
Yeah.
Okay. So there is that. Now, we mentioned this last week. It was mainly the discussion we had last week. So we have had a statement on the Fan Home customer support page about what is going on that we were talking about last week. So, important update for our collectors. From the 12th of November 2025, all new collections will be launched on fanhome.com, part of the Diagosti family. Here's what you need to know. Your current subscription stays exactly the same. Deliveries, payments, and your Diagostini account continues as normal. Fan Home will host all new collections, so you'll need to create a Fan Home account if you'd like to start a new one. Logins are separate. Use your Diagostini account for existing series and your Fan Home account for new ones. Your parcel, packaging, and emails will gradually update to Fan Home branding from 2026. Payments currently appear as Diagostini, but may later show as Fan Home. We'll let you know before any change. Emails to inform all customers of the merge start going out from 11th November 2025. Please check your spam/junk folder too. And then it says visit fanhome.com UK US DE to explore upcoming collections and see what's new.
Yep.
So there we go.
Yeah, which we knew something was going on. Then there was the sort of semi-confirmation that we had at New York Comic Con.
Yeah.
And now we've had this as well. So so every new collection is coming over. So basically, I think if a collection starts on Diagostini, it's still going to be there. So like the Snoopy one, but if they re-release the Snoopy house, it will then appear at Fan Home.
Yes.
Right, that's where we're going.
Okay. So no need to panic, but what we suspected, yes, they're moving everything over to Fan Home.
Yes.
What that does, we don't know until that happens. That's all we can really say on that.
It sort of says that nothing will change. So
yeah. So there we go.
It's just the name. It's just the name change and the website change.
Well, at least they've gone out there and they've said something about it.
Yeah.
And we know now what's going to go on with the future of Diagostini and Fan Home.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So there was that. And then there was one last thing. You brought this to my attention, Kev, so I'll let you explain this one. Is the next big scale diorama.
Yes, so Agora, as you know, they ran a competition last year. You put in your ideas and people were selected to win their chosen model, which will then have to be made and then put on display at the Telford show in the UK. So people they've opened it for next year.
There we go.
So it's obviously the big scale diorama of the year for next year. So you can put all your ideas now that you can win. You win your chosen model. You then have to build it.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have to take it to Telford to display it, and the winner, whoever gets picked out of anyone, wins £1,000.
Yeah.
The finalists for this year are also listed, as you can see there, and the models that they've chosen.
And we can see Will's workshop in there.
We can indeed. And they'll all be on display at the Telford show next week, I think, or the week after, the 11th. I think it's the 11th of November. And there's all the competition rules there. So, yeah, get your ideas. Have an idea. Get it down on paper. Send it to them. And you could be chosen. I think there was only supposed to be 3 finalists last year, but they got. I think they couldn't whittle it down, so they gave everyone who entered, which was 6, people, their model, their chosen one.
Yeah.
So it's a bit like it could be you, as they say. So if you've got an idea for an Agora model, send them an email. That's all I'm going to say. It could be you. Are you chosen? Does it tell you on there, Mark, when they choose next year's? I know it says competition's open, but does it actually?
Until 28th of February 2026 to submit your design for your diorama.
Yeah, we'll mention it. I think we'll mention it We'll mention it a few more times before the end of the date, so people know.
Yeah, and then it does say they will really tell the best 3 entrants and announcement the result on the 31st of March 2026.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And then obviously once you've won, like what Will said, once you've won, you've then got to build it. You've got, I think you have like 9 or 10 months to build it in, which is, I think, enough time. And yeah, so if you've got an idea for a diorama for an Agora model, put it in. That's all I'm going to say. Get in, yeah.
Cool. Right. That's this week's news.
Yeah.
So, quite a bit to show tonight for just 1 week.
Yeah, well, we were going to... So, yes, last Sunday I wasn't here. I was out with friends. And we were going to do it on Monday. And then there was this global internet outage where all these... Do you remember everything went down? Banks, YouTube, everything.
Yeah.
Everything was affected. And so was Restream. So we couldn't get on because some of that information would have been announced Monday when we done our stream, but we couldn't get on. So
yeah, you were having trouble getting in, weren't you, as well? And
yes, it was just it affected everything. It just it just went a bit crazy, didn't it, with everything?
Yeah,
I think most things were affected that day. So
so unfortunately, I couldn't set up a stream on Restream because it affected Restream.
Yeah,
I could get into studios, I just couldn't schedule anything. So yeah. Okay, right. Well, can go through some chat of what's come in.
Yeah.
If anything's missed, sorry guys, it's just what comes in through Restream. So we got Will's Workshop who says, "Evening all. The last part of the Batmobile will be live tomorrow." Wow.
Nice. Yeah.
Yes, because you guys are all finishing now, aren't you?
Yeah. I've finished mine, and it looks great. It's a really good model. I didn't realise. I think a lot of people thought that it was a lot smaller than the Tumbler, but it's not. I mean, they're both 1/8 scale. You've seen from the video that the 66 is a bigger car.
It doesn't seem 2 minutes since we announced that as a build, though. No,
it's been pretty steady. It's been I've really enjoyed the build. I have to thank Fan Home for supplying me it, and I'm really grateful for that. So thank you, Fan Home.
Yeah,
and supporting the channel for that. And it's great. It's still sitting on the dining room table because I keep sort of playing with it. But yeah.
We've got Ian Campbell who says, "Not long now until Telford." No. And then Will says, "Not long at all. Final bits are going into the diorama this week." So there we go. Then we've got Ian Campbell who says, "Hey, Mark and Kev, enjoy this evening's stream." We will do. Thank you, Ian, and welcome.
Hey, Ian.
Then we've got Ed Hughes who says, "Evening, everyone." Good evening, Ed. Welcome.
Hi, Ed.
Nice to see you. Then we've got David Hawley who says, "Hi, guys." Hi, David. Welcome.
Hi, David.
And then we've got Dave Mac Builds who says, "Good evening, Mark and Kev. It's that time again. Have a great stream." Thank you, Dave Mac, and welcome.
Hey, Mac.
Then we've got Spider Sprue who says, "Hi, Mark." Hi, Spider Sprue. Welcome.
Hi, Spider.
Let's scroll down. Then we've got Andy Carroll says, "Hi, Mark. Hi, Kev. Hello, everyone in chat. Hope you all had a great week." Yeah, it wasn't too bad actually. Apart from the clocks changing today, it for me. That's officially winter's here.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's the start. It is. Yeah, it's officially the start of the winter now. So yeah.
Yeah. Not a fan of the winter. Well, good news is we've got a car, so at least we don't have to go by public transport in winter.
Yeah.
So we've got Stephen Haynes Models that says, "Hi, Mark and Kev. Good evening, Stephen. Welcome."
Hi, Stephen.
And we've got Scott Duggan who says, "Evening, Kev and Mark. Hope you both had a good weekend and also all in chat." So good evening, Scott. Welcome.
Welcome.
We've got Kev Pritchard who says, "Evening, Kev and Mark and everyone. Good evening, Kev. Welcome."
Kev, welcome.
And then we've got Stephen Haynes who says, "Hi, Kevin and Mark." Hi, Stephen. Welcome.
Hi, Stephen.
And then we've got Horlicks who says, "Good evening, all." Good evening, Horlicks. Welcome.
Hi, Horlicks.
Dave Mack says, "I thought it was 5 a.m. this morning and I got up at 4 a.m. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the good thing about it is your phones and everything kind of automatically switch to the new time.
Yeah.
We only have one clock in the house that we have to change back. So it's not too bad, but you can imagine back when you used to have a watch that you need to adjust, you'd wake up and realise, oh, it's really dead early in the morning.
Yeah, the clock on the VCR, the oven.
Yeah, microwave.
Yeah.
I don't set that clock on the microwave anymore. There's no point.
Yeah.
But yeah. Actually, to tell you the truth, when my grandma was here, she had dementia, and I used to have to go change her clocks twice a year. Oh my word, did that throw her? She couldn't.
Yeah.
She could not get a head round it. She knew it had to be done, but she just couldn't. Yeah, fathom it.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
it's not great for some people. We've got Hand Collectibles who says, "Have a great stream, guys. Thank you. Welcome, Trevor." We've got Steve131 who says, "Evening all." Good evening, Steve. Welcome.
Steve, welcome.
And I think I'm going to have to read these now. No, I've got another one. We've got David Hawley who says, "Very good evening, Kevin, Mark. Looking forward to the stream." Thank you.
Yes.
And then Ian says, "Hiya, we'll be dropping in and out. Julie ain't well. Food poisoning by the looks of it." Oh no, I hope she gets better soon. Oh, there's nothing worse than food poisoning.
That is, yeah, that's horrible, that is.
Yeah. Nothing worse than food poisoning.
No.
We've got Burgess in who says, "Evening all." Good evening, Burgess. Welcome.
Burgess, welcome.
And now I think I'm definitely going to have to read them. No. David Hawley says, "Kev, loved your video on the 66 Batmobile. Looked awesome, mate. Even better to see Kirsty beside you at the finish. Really glad that she looks so well after the past problems. All the best to you both."
Thank you for that. Yeah, she's a lot better now.
Yeah, she looks a lot better.
Yeah, and she feels it too. So it's just trying to get back into swing of things with her and stuff.
I was watching you snooping because I know you released it for your members, and she was telling you off because you were missing out things.
I know, because I had it, and she goes, "No," and I was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Oh no, you are right."
And I'm like thinking, what happens the rest of the time when Kirsty's not there? Yeah.
Oh, I was drinking.
Yeah. But yeah, when's that next Snoopy video out?
That'd be tomorrow, the next one. Because we're grouping them together. So the rooms, as you noticed, that you build a scene within like every 3 or 4 issues.
Yes.
So because we're quite far behind, we're bunching them together.
Yeah.
So we can complete one scene in one video.
Yeah.
At the moment, but we will be up to speed in the next two videos. So we're bunching them so much that we're going to be up to speed. So that's good.
I've got another marathon build coming up as well.
Oh, I do.
Well, being finally charged for magazines 22 and 23 of the Enterprise D today. When they come, I will have a backlog of about 16 stages to do.
Yeah, I've got some issues coming. The other issues are going to come as well. It will my enterprise deal will definitely finish in December, and then I think in December I'm going to do sort of a Star Trek themed week. So I'll do it when the Star Trek ship turns up, and I'll have the Star Trek ship to break it up. But every day will be an enterprise build, and then I'll finish it that week.
It's been a bit of a gut wrencher though with that enterprise deal, because they put on my portal very soon, and it was on very soon for a week. I'm like, oh, just progress further, will you? So, yeah.
They're winding you up. They're sort of teasing you, Mark. Yeah. They're like, we've got it, but you can't have it just yet. It's like when they give you a box and they don't let go of it. It's like, go, I want it.
Well, like, I'll have magazines 22, 23, 24, and 25 to do. And by the time I've done that, I bet 26 comes.
Yeah, I think it's 31 issues.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so they're going to all come in. I'm quite close. I mean, when you look at it, there isn't much left to do. I've got about 4 panels left on the bottom of the saucer section, and the underside of that, and then we're done. So, yeah,
not much to do.
So even though there's quite a few issues to come, I think I've got 6 issues still to do. There isn't too much to do. I have got to still build the other warp nacelle.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, yeah.
Ian says, I'd like to draw your attention to a new provider of partwork scale mods stroke props with Horlicks. There we go.
Oh, yeah, lovely.
Yeah, busy away as Horlicks doing his props. We did MCC UK on Tuesday night, and he actually made a live sale while we were live.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Brilliant.
We've got Lindsay's Builds in, who says, hello, everyone. Hello, Lindsay. Welcome.
Lindsay.
And then we've got Will's Workshop, who says, I left my entry to almost a deadline for the diorama this year. You really have to be in it to win it. Yes.
Yeah, you do, yeah. I'm thinking of entering it this year, but I've got a few ideas, but what I want to do is wait to see what the finalists have, so I don't copy what they've done, if you know what I mean. We were talking about before we come on.
Yeah, and I think the other thing is the standard is really, looking at Will's, it's quite high.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah. We've got Chef Hawking, who says, evening both and chat. Cheers. Good evening, Chef Hawk. Welcome.
Chef Hawk, welcome.
And then I'm on to read these definitely now. Horlick says, hey all, if you're still after some ultimate power kits, they're now available from me. Oh, I didn't know that. They're now available through Horlicks.
Oh, right. Brilliant.
I did not know that.
That's cool.
This is Alfred, who says, now is the time that we need the A-Team.
Yep.
I'd like an A-Team van, but
lots of people keep saying that, and I think we mentioned it before. I don't know how much of an issue it would be, sort of how many issues, but in saying that, I think they did do a Citroen van in France. So they can do them. But I don't know how I don't know how exciting it would be, if you know what I mean. I mean, you've done the camper, but there's a lot in the back of that, and I don't think there's a lot in the back of the A-Team van.
No, but I just think it's one of them iconic vehicles that would go with the DeLorean, the Knight Rider, and all that.
Yeah, I think it depends. I can't remember which company owns it. The rights to it.
With it being a van, it'll be quite big as well.
Yeah, and also, do you go for the original one, or do they go for the one that was in the latest movie with Liam Neeson in it and stuff?
No, because they destroyed that at the beginning of the film.
Yeah, well,
I was absolutely gutted when they did that. I thought, what? That for me put me off the movie.
Yeah.
Saw that happening, I'm like, I don't really want to sit here and watch this anymore. So that was my opinion. Ian says, clock change has thrown out my online snooker games, LOL.
Yeah, because obviously in America they haven't changed their times yet. So for the next think for the next 2 weeks they're going to be out of sync with us.
Yeah. You want to know the worst thing about clocks changing, apart from your own self getting used to it? Your animals, their clocks don't change.
Yeah, they don't realise the change. So still, stuff should happen at the time, but it's like
you have to integrate it in slowly.
Yeah.
When you're feeding them to make, we had ours around our feet. They normally get fed at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and they were around our feet at 1 this afternoon.
Yeah.
It's not just us that get affected; it's the animals as well. They love it in the spring though when the clocks go forward because they get fed an hour earlier.
Yeah.
Can't win. We've got David Bassett in who says, "Good evening, Kevin and Mark, and all in chat. Have a great show." Thank you, David, and welcome.
Cheers, David. Welcome.
Ian Campbell says, "I've been round the house changing manual clocks." LOL. So Ian's old school.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm just reading this one from Will. Will says, "Need to remember to update the clock in the car." Yeah, I've got a car now. Oops. Yeah, I've got a car now.
Yeah, I found our one in our car because ours it's all sort of digital, so it syncs up automatically. So you don't have to touch it; it just does it on its own.
Right. David Bassett says, "I reset my analog watch and devices before I went to bed last night." Yeah, some people do that, don't they? They just do it before they go to bed.
Yeah.
So that they're on the correct time the next day. That's what my grandma asked me to do. I'd go down round the Saturday evening, change her clocks, and then it was done. But as she got worse, she'd change them back because she was getting confused with everything. And I used to get about 4 or 5 phone calls, and I'd go back up there, and she changed them again. And it was like, no, just leave them. But it's not great at all.
Yes.
Spider Spruce says, "I am finally getting my last pack of Fan Home Optimus." Nice.
Oh yeah, it's a really good model. That.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, really happy with that one as well.
I have mine in my videos switched on every time. I love it.
Yeah, ours is by the Terminator. It's awesome build. Yeah,
and then,
really helped.
I did get the premium base, but it's just too big. Way too big.
Well, I'm hoping in a couple of weeks that will be finished. Robo. Yeah. So, yeah.
Hopefully. Well, a lot of things are coming to the end then, because you've got the Skyline coming to the end. 66 has come to the end. RoboCop's coming to the end.
Yeah.
That's a lot of finishes.
Yeah. Since I think it was July or June, we've had the Tumbler, we've had Optimus Prime, 66, RoboCop, and the Skyline. Before the end of the year, I'll have the Enterprise D finished as well.
Yeah.
So there's all these models finishing all at the same time.
We've got Kevin and Mary who says, "Evening, just realised name had changed." Yeah, it's YouTube thing. It's doing it to certain channels where it's changing the names to the handles and not what the actual name of the person is. I don't know if you've seen that, Kev.
I haven't, no.
Well, if you notice, everybody's got an @ at the beginning now.
Yes.
So what YouTube has done is, instead of displaying the name of the person, they're displaying the handle of the person.
Right, okay.
So if I do this, if you notice now, Ian's name isn't just Ian Campbell, it's Ian Campbell 8649.
Yes, yeah.
Crazy. I don't know why it's doing that, but yeah.
Maybe it's some new thing. They constantly... I found out with YouTube is that every month they change something on it and the algorithms and all of that.
Yeah.
They're constantly changing stuff, so...
Same with Facebook at the moment. They're changing stuff left, right, and centre.
Yes. Yeah, they've brought in some new ad-free tier thing for it, like they've done on X, where you can play for a blue tick thing and get ad free or all this.
Yeah. We've got Sonic Boom in, who says, "Hi everyone." Hello, Sonic Boom. Welcome.
Welcome.
And then Kevin and Mary are saying, "Evening, everyone." Ian Campbell says, "I have lots of 1701D issues for grabs. I'm yet to catalogue them." So,
right.
So you're not going to build it, Ian?
What's that?
Enterprise D.
Yeah.
You're not going to build. I thought it would have built that one.
Yeah.
We've got at Diddy. Saying yo yo yo. So welcome.
Welcome.
And then Alfred's going yeet. Right. I'm on to read these now. Okay. Horlick says the Universal Aircraft stand is almost ready to go live again for anyone still after one. Just making final tweaks to them. Just printing a test.
Is that the Lancaster one?
Yes, but you can adjust it to any model aircraft you're working on. So, like I said, it's a universal stand, but yeah, I'm obviously using mine for my Lancaster. But if I was to do another aircraft, say another Spitfire, you can use that stand with it because it's universal.
Yeah.
Scott says, rather than the 18 van, I'd go for the original Turtles van.
Oh yeah, what, the one from the cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because obviously in the live action movie, it was like a dust cart. I think it was like a dustbin lorry converted in the back though to like some sort of tech center.
What about Scooby Doo van?
I'm surprised. You know what? I am quite surprised they haven't done the Mystery Machine.
Because that is quite an iconic van.
Yeah, like I said, I'm quite surprised they haven't done the Mystery Machine. But I don't. Once again, I don't know. You don't know what they're thinking. All these ideas that we're coming up with, they could have. We've said this before as well. A lot of the ideas that, like a lot of the builds that have come out, they're 4 years in the making before we get to see them.
Yeah.
So we've got we've got that Iron Man coming out, Mark 85, I think it is.
Yes.
That would have been 4 years in development before it got to that stage.
Also, you brought this to my attention. In one of the latest Agora videos, we do see the green James Bond car.
Yes. Yeah, I did. I thought I'd bring that up. So James and the guys over at Agora went to a 007 event.
Yeah.
And they set it all up, all their desks. It's on Facebook and Instagram. They done a little video, and at the end of the video, you see the green BMW. Well, is it the Aston Martin? Actually, is it the Aston that's green?
Oh, I'm sure somebody will tell us in chat. I'm not.
But yeah, you see it on display of all its missiles there and everything. You see it. It's the first time we've seen it. First time I've seen it on display anywhere.
Yeah. So it does exist, but we're just yet to be released.
Yeah, because that was supposed to already have been out, I believe.
From 2025.
Yeah, it was. I don't know whether it was going to go on pre-order or be released, but it was supposed to have already been done. But yeah, it was the first time I'd seen it, and you get a very quick glimpse of it right at the end of the video.
Yeah.
So it's almost like they're teasing us. But yeah.
Hand Collectibles says, still waiting on my 89 Batmobile. Hopefully it will arrive this week. Fingers crossed.
Yes. Yeah, it's been posted. Like I say, I'm waiting for everything else. I'm waiting for other things to come as well. So it will turn up. I'm not in an absolute rush to get that one out.
Right.
I'll get it out. I'll get it out when I get it. But I'm not in. I'm not going to be the second it drops. I'm going to do a video. I'm not I'll do a video and then release it at some other later stage.
Yeah, I'm the same. I take my time with things. I do single.
I'm sort of getting to that point where, obviously, as soon as I get a lot of the issues, I do the videos. I mean, I do the Dalek one on a Wednesday because I don't really do much on a Wednesday. So that one goes out, but other ones, maybe I'll wait. And that I'm wondering what Hachette are going to bring out next. Are we going to get the Guardians of the Galaxy ship? Are we going to get the 00716 scale car? Both of them were tested at the same time, around the same time.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see if they release both of them or just the one. Be interesting.
Ian says we defo need a chitty chitty bang bang car.
Ian did one.
Yeah, he did one.
Yeah.
I think they're talking about a ready, to go painting.
Yeah, well, I remember Ian did one. I'm pretty sure he did one, didn't he?
Yeah.
If I remember rightly, yeah.
Will says, my wallet is having a sigh of relief with the builds finishing.
Well, I'm pretty sure it'll be, you ain't seen what's coming out yet, I suppose. No. I always go, there's like this grace period of like a month before they then bombard us with all these builds, and you're like, here we go again.
Yeah. Will's Workshop says, I think it's to avoid channel name spoofing. That's to do with the name changes.
Yeah, people copying other people's channels and stealing and stuff. Yeah.
Kevin and Mary say Mystery Machine would be awesome. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't done one. But,
maybe they're watching and listening. I don't know.
Maybe there is one in development. We just don't know.
Yeah. Ian says, I didn't continue from Fan Home, so it's not a complete Enterprise D. Ah, right. Okay. Okay. Did he says, I'd like an Airwolf build. That's another one that keeps on getting asked about.
Yeah, Airwolf, obviously Johnny 5, 18 van are like the three that always get mentioned, always.
Yeah. And you said Johnny 5, haven't you?
Yeah. The three of them are the part works that most people always mention, always.
Yeah. Oh, don't forget the one right at the top of that list, which is Hogwarts Express.
Oh yeah, the old Hogwarts Express, love it. Yeah.
I'm wondering though, with this new TV series that's supposed to be coming out, will they revisit that, or could they revisit that?
I suppose they could really. Yeah. The train is well. I don't know if people know. People watch me on Facebook, but near where I live, there's a few heritage railways actually here, but the Buckinghamshire Railway is where the train is stationed. It's where it was, and it was there. It was there last couple of weekends. It's gone off again for filming, but once they finish filming, it goes back to the Heritage Railway.
So maybe we might see that with the new TV series coming out. Yeah,
they could go and scan it. It's there. I do plan on going to see it at some point. It's always dropped at a point where we're doing stuff, I'm going to plan to go up there and do a video on the whole train.
Right. Okay. You've been told here now what the car was. So, Green Jag, XKR, Green Jag Kev.
Okay.
It's a Jaguar, Kevin.
Right, okay. I know there was the it was the Jag and the BMW. I think they were going to be bringing out I think it's a Z3 or something.
Yeah.
There you go. M3, something like that. But yeah, you do see at the end of the video, green. It's got its missiles out. It's got all the bells and whistles all showing. But yeah, it was just surprised that I was like, oh, we actually see it. We've sort of not seen much of it.
Will's Workshop says, I believe since the Amazon 007 licensing, They are reviewing licenses, so I think that has delayed the models.
Yes, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
MGM, I think's got bought, didn't it, by Amazon? Because I think they're making are they making a TV series, or are they making the next Bond movie or something?
I don't really watch Bond, so I don't know.
I'm not a massive Bond fan, but I do keep up with what's going on, like movie-wise. So,
David Hawley says, yes, me too. Waiting for my 89 Batmobile as well. Can't wait. David Bassett said, big ice chase with Bond's Aston.
Right. Yeah.
Sonic Boom says, your Robocop is looking good, Kev. I'm looking forward to seeing the provided face to see if I need to invest in a modded version. Your deliveries arrive a few weeks before mine. Well, to be honest with you, Horlicks does do the unpainted face.
Yeah, and there is a gun clip as well. Now, I haven't used the gun clip because I have to keep it stock at the minute. But there is a gun clip on I would imagine Horlicks is doing them now. So it's a really good one. It sort of fits in between the hands, and it means that the gun can sit in it and he can hold it really well instead of sort of balancing it.
Yeah.
But I'm going to have him like that, like he's holding the gun up like he does as he's walking around. He sort of holds the gun up, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So that's how I'm going to have him.
Ian says, Mark, yes, I did do a chitty, but would be nice as a part work lease. Yeah, I can see that. Definitely see that. David Bassett says, a large-scale DH-98 Mosquito to go with the Lancaster would be amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they're finished with the military aircraft.
Right.
We've done the Spitfire. They've done the Zero, Agora. We've got the Lancaster. It wouldn't surprise me if we get some other military aircraft. I was thinking of the Vulcan.
I'm sure the Vulcan was in a survey.
It was in a survey. It was in the survey where the Lancaster was on it.
Yes.
And it's one of those iconic things. I think there's only one I don't even think they're in active service anymore.
No, I don't think there is.
But there was only one, and I'm thinking that would be a fairly decent model if they brought that out.
Right. Ian Campbell says, the chitty I did was bigger than the Batman. Wow.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. David Hawley says, Jupiter 2 from Lost in Space would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few different variations of it, but if you go for the original, then yeah, because they did that film with Matt LeBlanc in it, didn't they? And then they've done the Netflix series as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would prefer the robot out of it.
Yeah.
Myself. If you're going to do a part work, I think the robot would be the better bet over the ship.
You never know what comes out.
That's just me. But yeah.
Will says, no, the Vanquish, a.k.a. the Vanish. I don't know what that's about.
Right, okay. That's the car, I think.
Oh, could be. Will says, are either of you heading to Telford? Myself, no.
No, not this year. Not this year. I plan on. I'm going to plan I'm going to plan next year a lot better than this year. The summer sort of threw us out on a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
and
we're only just back on the road. So yeah.
Other things have cropped up. I'm hoping. I would love for us next year, for us all to go right to Telford, and for us all to get there and sort of have a bit of a day of it.
Yeah,
that's what I would love to do. next year for us all to go there. You know, all of us together there.
Mm.
You know, maybe car share or something like that. And we'll all go, just us lads, and then just have a great time.
Mm. So Horlicks has put in some links for the RoboCop full face. Again, not painted. You have to paint it, guys.
Do you do the gun clip? Does he do the gun clip? Because that was a really good.
Yes,
because that's a really good. If you want in a gun, get the gun clip. I'll tell you, it's a lifesaver to get, especially for him holding the gun. But yeah.
In concurs, he says gun grip is great. Head over to Horlicks.
Yes.
David Bassett says, ironically, it's a GWR hall that is used as Hogwarts Castle in the film, and this one is used in the new Netflix TV series.
Lovely.
Matthew Gibbons says the full face from Horlicks is definitely worth it. So there we go. Definitely. David Hawley says, me too. I was thinking of the Vulcan bomber as well.
Yeah. See, it's when it comes to the iconic stuff, you know, I'm surprised they haven't touched on Concorde or something like that.
Mm.
But then that's a very British thing. But I think they like it in America as well.
Yeah.
Because it was quite iconic, so I'm surprised they haven't. But then again, I don't know where the license lies for a lot of these things.
It won't lie with Boeing.
I was going to say it won't. It won't. Will it lie with British Airways or
no?
Or Air France?
Well, it'll be between the British and the French. So yeah,
could be a bit of a minefield, you know, trying to get the license for it. That's the only problem.
But there's also other reasons maybe won't happen, like people planning things on aircraft.
Yeah, you know, well, yeah, it's just, yeah. I mean, they've done model kits of it, so
yeah,
they could make it bigger to fit. Well, I don't know, but yeah.
David Bassett says no Vulcans airworthy now, and no mosquitoes flying in the UK either.
Right.
Horlick says, I'm thinking about Telford. Ian says, I'll be wearing my bright orange t-shirt at Telford.
Brilliant.
Then Sonic Boom says, got the gun clip, thanks. Got it from Ian way back in the day, but I'm thinking I'm actually going to pose without gun anyway and just have holster open with metal gun on show.
Yeah.
Then Ian says, thanks to Kev for supporting me on the gun grip mod.
Yeah, no, it was good. It's such a time saver on that. It's really good to get. What about a red arrow?
Yeah.
Another iconic thing. And yeah.
Possible.
There's quite a lot of military aircraft. Like I said, I don't think they're finished with that sort of thing yet. But something that I did. Do you remember it was on that test email that we got? It had the a tube train on it.
Mm.
I think it was like a 66 stock or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be interested in doing that because that's really different.
Mm.
And I sort of like the different stuff like that. So, yeah. I think the London Taxi was on there as well. That would be another quite iconic black London cab.
Mm. Andy Carroll says, Vulcan Bomber XH588, last one to fly, was in 2018-19, did its tour of all the sites that built and was based at when in service.
Yeah.
And then Horlick says, don't forget, was Ian's Marvel ideas, I'm just passing them on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you've got ideas as well. Don't worry about that. There's lots of
says Airbus has the Concorde license.
Right, okay.
So, yeah.
It could be done.
Yeah. Kevin and Mary say, do you think they will follow the book collection they sent for part of the subscription?
What's that for?
They'll follow the book collection. I think what that one is. Is that the Batman graphic novels? I'm not sure.
Yeah, you'd have to.
Yeah.
Specific on that one because we've lost this.
David Hawley says a B-52 bomber is another build that would be great, but I would just be too big for my house.
I was going to say the 52 bomber would be good, but I think the wingspan is slightly too big on that one.
Yeah.
Depending on what scale they do. I mean, if they made it smaller, maybe, but then I don't know. Yeah.
David Bassett says, Kev, did you ever see that rebuilt Bulled Pacific Eddystone took a charter down the rebuilt yet not open east-west line from Bicester to Bletchley, first train, steam?
Yes, I did see it. Yeah, so basically they've built a new line from I think it goes to Oxford or something through Milton Keynes. It's a brand new line, and a steam train went on for the very first time. So it's the first steam train to go back on that rebuilt line. I did see the videos, yeah.
Will's Workshop says, I said to you a few weeks ago would be good to see a Concorde. Anything they do has to be iconic and have some type of following. Yeah.
Yes, it does. Yeah, you can't just do like I don't know, an EasyJet plane or something like that. It just doesn't work. Some of the new ones, I mean, I think they won't do any of the new aircrafts because of sort of techniques and stuff. So you won't see the new Typhons or something like that. But you've got the Blackbird. That could be another one.
Yeah,
that's another iconic one that's out of sync now. And you've got the Stealth Fighter as well. They could do, but then again, I don't know how. If they're still in, I think if they're still in active service, I don't know how they get around that with the military and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I would imagine there's certain parts on it they wouldn't like people to know.
No.
And if you're building it and they fight, you know what I mean? So there's a bit of a minefield around that.
Yeah.
So if it's old and it's been out for a long time, I don't think they're that, I don't think they'll have a problem. But if it's new, there could be issues.
David Hawley says, going to say good night, guys, before we run out of time. Great stream again, guys. Thank you, David. Thank you for coming back.
David.
David Bassett says 6 books came with the Lancaster issues unless you opted out. Yes, I got them.
Yeah, Mark got them, didn't you? Yeah, I was going to say you got them. Yeah.
Yes, I got them. I don't think they'll be doing any more for the Lancaster, but yeah, I got them all. And Kevin and Mary said there were 6 books that was extra for the Lancaster. Yes. Holic says, if anyone wants to be in the loop with the new and relaunched product, please come join the group to be notified. And there's a link for the group.
Yeah.
Ian Campbell says, that's me. Going to get myself settled for the Mexican Formula 1. Night all. Have fun and good night. Good night, Ian. Thanks for coming by.
Good night, Ian.
Dave Max says, before time runs out, guys, I'm going to say good night. It's been a great stream. As always, guys, night all in chat. Good night, Dave Max. Thank you for coming by. And Andy Carroll says, by the way, Matt, did you manage to light up the belt boxes on Vader? Not yet. It's on one of my lists of things to do. I
asked that just before coming on as well.
I'm busy working on Voyager at the moment.
Yes.
I'm trying to get that near completion. And that's it. We're up with chat.
Well, there we go.
It's gone again tonight.
Yeah.
Where does the time fly by?
Yeah, we've it's because we've not been actively on here like the last week, so we've had a bit more to talk about and stuff. So
yeah,
good. All good.
Very good, very good. Any plans this week, Kev?
Snoopy build. There are probably going to be 2 this week. Obviously the Dalek as well, and I think I'm going to be having the Megazord. I've got an issue coming of that.
Right.
So that should be here. Obviously, I'm also waiting for the Voyager A. If that turns up this week, might be next. And some enterprise. If the enterprise builds that I've paid for come, then I'll do them. I'm not doing the last 4, like I said to you. I'll probably wait until December to do them, and then do them all at once. Okay. But yeah, there is content on the channel. Don't worry about it.
Mine is normal videos and the normal days, but obviously the Enterprise D will be returning when I get the parts, but that could be another couple of weeks before that happens. So, yeah, just having to wait, unfortunately. So I'll just catch you with this chat. So, David Bassett says, great stream, guys, as ever. Good night, everyone. Good night, David. Kevin and Mary say, night all. Good night, Kevin and Mary.
Hey, Mary.
Spider Sprue says, great stream and info as always. Night all. Night, Spider Sprue.
Night, Spider Sprue.
And Ian Campbell says, nighty night all. Stay safe, take care, and have a good week. See you soon. So, good night, Ian. On that note, well, there'll be no podcast tomorrow night because we don't have anybody booked in, have we?
No, we've got no one booked in for tomorrow, so there'll be nothing tomorrow. No.
Yeah. And then Andy Carroll says, see you all next week. Have a great stream, guys. Like and subscribe and notify bell. I'll see you all next week. Thank you, Andy.
Cheers, Andy.
And yeah, I think we'll leave it there. So thank you for all the comments as usual. It really does keep the chat going and us chatting away. And yeah, we'll catch you all same time, same place next week, guys. So I've been Mark.
I've been Kev.
And we'll catch you all next week, guys. Bye.
See you, guys.
Bye.